Okay, so I am Richard Timothy URK 19CS1042. And the first experiment 1A is array implementation of stack. So here we have to demonstrate the working of a stack of size and using an array, and we have to use the operation push, pop, pick and display. So we are going to go to the code. So this is the code of the stack. Okay, so what we are doing first, we are going to define an array stack of size 100. And the problem with the array is it can be overflown. That is, when top reaches the max limit, we cannot push any more elements. So, but we'll try to keep the elements less than max. So, or we can use preprocessors such as hashtag define max size 1000, and we can move on further. So the first function is we will define is bool is empty. This is to check the stack whether it's empty or not. So we will give our top as -1 because stack operates on last in first out. So we can push elements from one side and also delete. We have to pop elements from the same side. So such as if index are 0, 1, 2, 3. So when we check, the first we are defining as top as -1. So first we will check if top is -1. So it will return 1 since it's bool, or else it will return 0. So then the next function is bool is full. We are checking as our array is max minus our top is equal to max -1. That is max -1 means max -1 equal to 99, which will be the last index of our array. So if top equal to max -1, so we'll return 1. So now we come on our main operation. We define void push int value. Here we'll push element. So here we put int value. First we will check if our array is full. That is, we will call this function. If our array is full, it will print stack overflow, else it will increment the top value. That is, it will increment top plus plus, which will be equal to 0, which will give our first index, so top plus plus. So here we put our top, that is 0, equal to value. Now here we have directly taken our value and assigned to the stack. So and we will keep on doing that. So whenever next element comes, that is, then we will do top plus plus, which will again give 1, and then we will assign stack of 1 to a second value when we push other element. Here I'm going to just comment. So our next is pop, that is, we will delete an element. So since we are pushing our element 1, 2, 3, assume we have pushed 3 first, 2 second, and 1 at last. So 1 will get deleted first, that is last, because 1 was inserted last, so it will get deleted first. So what we're gonna do is what we're gonna do in pop is first we'll check if it's empty or not. If it's empty, that is we will call the function is empty, that is top equal to -1, but we have assigned first. That means top will never become 0, that means no element was assigned to it, so it will give us stack underflow. And if it's not, so we will first display the popped element, that is stack of top, and then we will do top minus minus top minus minus. Assume that we have inserted element till 3, and that means top equal to 3 now. We will do top minus minus, which will equal to 2. That means the index has come to 2, and our stack has become, and our stack has indexes 0, 1, and 2. So then this is how the element is popped. Then void display. If top is greater than equal to 0, that means our top has incremented from -1 to whatever how many element we are pushing into it. So it will first for we will assign a for loop in I equal to top. That means it will start from top, since we have our last inserted element will be at the index top. If it's 3, so it will be 3, so we are starting till 3, then we are going to 0. Since it's array, not a perfect stack, so we are playing with the indexes. We are going from top to minus minus till equal to 0. Or if okay, so void peak. Peak is the function which will give us the topmost element, because we are incrementing top while pushing. So the last element will be pushed will have this top. That means if the last element pushed was at index 3, so it will print stack of 3. Okay. So then we will define our main function. So here we are using do while loop. Do while loop means it will execute every condition at least once. So we are, and then we will use switch cases to ask the user whether to push, to pop, or to display, or to peek. So here in do we will write enter choice. Here we'll take input either 1, 2, or 3 from the user. Then we are using switch cases. If it's case 1, then we will push the element in the array. That means we will take the value and push the value in the function, so it will get pushed in the stack, stack defined. Then we will ask case, we will if the user enters 2, we will call the function 2 and display, and similarly p. So for 5 to execute, it equals 5. Then our we will get exit from the while loop. So let us run the function. Let's run a program. Okay, so this program. Okay, okay, so our program was running. So first we will enter. So first we will enter choice 1. We will push the element, enter the value to be pushed. As I have written here, enter the value to be pushed. We will push 12, 123. Okay, and again we will push the element as 12, and then we will do 3 to display. So see, here 12 and 123. 12 was inserted last, so 12 is at first, since it will get out first, that is last in first out. And then we will now pop the element. The popped element was 12, as it was inserted last. Then again we will do 3 to check that really 12 was popped or not. Okay, so 12 was popped. Stack elements are 1, 2, and 3. So then we will use 4 to pick, that is the uh, that is the top stack of top, then 123 into that. Okay, so this was the explanation for the experiment.